Yeah. YouTube, we back for another Garage Gym Talk. I need to come up with a name for these. We're just working out, chit-chatting, hanging out. We'll keep it at Garage Gym Talk for now, but yeah. We got another workout for y'all. It's Friday morning. Get a good little full body workout in, and then we're gonna go to work. But yeah, I don't know exactly what we're gonna talk about just yet, but we're gonna come up with something. While I'm working out, I'm thinking of a topic to talk about. I'm sorry, I know I'm gonna come better prepared for these in the future, but I just decided to film the last second. I wasn't gonna film this morning, but I decided I need to. I just finally uploaded the first video I recorded last night. It's going live today. I've been slacking, but hey, trying to get back into it. Let's do it. So we got full body today. What are we gonna do? We are going to do, I don't even know. When I think of a workout, we'll update y'all. All right, here we go. Here's today's workout. We're gonna do bench press. Everything's gonna be 3 sets. So full body workout, bench press for your chest, Romanian deadlift for legs, Arnold press for shoulders, reverse fly for back, easy bar curl, skull crushers for bis and tris. We're gonna superset those, and then end it off with some Russian twists. And that's gonna be the workout for today. All right, I got a topic for us to talk about. We're gonna talk about purpose, having a sense of purpose. First, we're gonna knock out a set of bench press, and then we'll talk about it after. All right, we got 20 reps there. That's really just a warm-up set, 135. We'll add some more. But yeah, I told y'all to come up with a topic. Today's topic is something that I've been dealing with myself for a little bit now, and it's just trying to find like your purpose in life. And this really became a thing for me kind of recently, within the past like 2 years or so. You know, I never really thought about what my purpose in life was growing up, because I was a kid. I was always busy, had things to do. But after I graduated college, moved back home, got married, bought a house, and did all the things, I thought like I would have my life figured out by now. I just turned 26 years old, so I figured I would have it all figured out, and I don't. I have nowhere near figured out. And I know what you're thinking. I'm still very young. But, as a kid growing up, I always thought I'd have everything figured out, by the time I was 26. I mean, now thinking back on it now, 26 is still very young, but when I was a kid, I was not young. You have a different perception of time when you're younger. But yeah, for the past like 2 years, I've been thinking about, kind of what my purpose is in life. And it really became a thing when I started to get back into church. I rededicated my life back to, the Lord. Me and my wife started going back, and that's really helped us out a lot. But it's got me thinking like, what is my purpose in life? And to be honest with you, I don't know. I really don't. I still don't know. It's kind of why I'm talking to you about it today. It's because I just want to say, like, if you don't have it figured out yet in your life, that's okay. It's not over with. It's not a done deal. We're figuring this out together. Because even when you're 26, you may not have it figured out. I'm 26 now, and I still don't. Like, I don't really know what my purpose in life is. I figured I would have had that answer by now, but I just don't. And it drives me nuts. Like it drives me nuts not knowing what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, yeah, on paper, it looks like I got it figured out. It looks like my life, I got it all made, you know, and that's cool. And I'm super appreciative, super happy with where I'm at. But I know deep down inside that like, this is not it. Like, you know, I still got more in me. I got more to give. I know I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something, you know, better with my life. And I'm not doing anything bad, you know. I'm not doing anything wrong or not doing anything that's not important or not great. I just know like there's something in me more to give, if that makes sense. Like there's more out there for me to achieve, to set out to, like, you know, I don't know. I hadn't figured it out yet. I'm still figuring it out. So yeah, I don't know. If you hadn't figured out what it is you want to do with your life, I'm just here to say like, it's cool. It's okay. Just keep working towards, like, that's what I'm doing. Like literally the reason I get up each and every day to work out is to hopefully figure it out one day. You know, I think the only way to really figure out what you're supposed to be doing is to keep going, keep trying different things, try new avenues, you know, meet new people, you know, put yourself out there in different areas. So eventually something will stick, something will come to you and you'll figure it out. And that's just what I've been doing. Yeah, it's kind of hard to like put into words what I'm trying to say, you know. I figured I would like have a job that I want to do for the rest of my life, you know, have a family, all that kind of stuff, which I figured, like I thought that when I was younger, but now that I'm older, it's a little different, you know. I'm a little later to the game than I thought. Let me do one more set real quick. Actually, I'm gonna add some weight. Yeah, I know I was kind of rambling on. What I mean, like, is if you don't know what it is, just keep going, keep pushing, and you'll figure it out. And hopefully, eventually, you'll find that purpose. That's the only thing I keep telling myself is if I keep going, keep trying, keep waking up each and every day, that eventually my purpose will find me. And that's the goal. But if you're not doing nothing about it, you're just sitting around doing nothing, wasting time, you know, not educating yourself, getting better physically, mentally, spiritually. If you're not doing all those things, it's going to be harder, you know, to kind of figure out your purpose. So one thing that I've always been interested in and wanted to do, even as a child, was make content like I'm doing right now. So that's why I started doing it, you know. So I started making videos, and I know like my content's not great. I know it ain't good, but I'll be mad at myself in the future. Like future me is going to be mad if I don't at least try, give it a shot. And go after, because it's kind of one like making YouTube videos would be like my dream job. You know, if I could do this for a living to make money, that'd be super cool. And I don't want to get old and look back on it and say, well, what if I would have done it? So that's kind of the reason I make content, and I enjoy doing it. It's tough, it's hard. If you make content, you understand it's not easy. People make it look easy, but it's not. And most people, once they get big, it gets easier because they kind of build a team around them. They can get editors, videographers, things like that, and it gets easier. But they all started same place I'm at. They all started with the grind by themselves, you know, filming their own stuff, editing their own stuff, which is what I'm doing. So it's one of the main reasons I make content for y'all, is because I'm gonna regret it later in life if I don't do it. So I want to do it. Also, and just document my life. Like, I think it'd be cool to look back on these videos when I get older, just to see what I was doing when I was 26 years old and I'm working out in the garage before work. So I'm curious as to, you know, what I'm doing in another 26 years. We'll go to the next set. All right, we got the top set here, 245. I'm gonna try to get 3 or 4. Well, never mind, we're gonna get 2. I don't wanna get stuck under there, so I'm not gonna do another one. But yeah, we're gonna set it up for money and deadlifts. All right, so that's my warm-up set, 135. We're gonna add some weight to it. Probably go 185 and then go 225, but yeah. So back to our topic of purpose. And I mentioned I've been dealing with this for, a little while, and I believe it's all part of God's plan. He's got a plan for us, whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not. And I've learned that when it comes to his plan, the key ingredient is patience. You got to be patient, because I know how most people are. I'm the same way. I want it now. I want answers right now. I want to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing so I can start working towards it. Well, it's not always the case when it comes to, God's plan for your life. And I think it's been driving me nuts, but I'm trying to keep my mind on the mission, keep my eyes forward, keep my blinders on, keep moving forward, because I know I'm gonna get that answer eventually. I just gotta keep working towards it, keep being patient, doing the right things, showing up each and every day, and eventually that plan will reveal itself. I just gotta be patient and trust in him, because I know it's coming. I know I'm very impatient, especially when it comes to, my goals and things like that. I want it now. I want to do it now. And that just hasn't been the plan so far. And honestly, I think it's because I'm very big on setting a goal and going all in on that one goal and achieving it. So if you've watched any of my content in the past, you probably know that I've done some pretty cool endurance adventures. I've done Ironman. I've done a bodybuilding show. I've done an ultra marathon, 100 miles. I've done a bunch of cool things like that. And that was easy because it wasn't easy, but I set my mind on a goal and I did everything I needed to do to prepare myself for that goal. And I'm very goal oriented. I'm very structured. Once I get that goal, I can set up a plan and then I can follow that plan to a T. And I know if I follow that plan, then more than likely I will succeed at whatever that goal is. Well, it's been different with this kind of goal or purpose in my life. It's been very different because I don't know what the goal is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm working towards. I don't know when it will reveal itself. And honestly, I think I can't figure it out. I've been thinking about this for probably two years or so, and I just can't figure it out. And I think it's kind of God's way of slowing me down, bringing me back down to reality. Because normally I'm go, go, go. I'm very, very on the go all the time, very fast paced, trying to figure things out, get it done as quick as possible. So I think this is kind of God's way of slowing me down, bringing me back down to reality, being present, in the present time, not looking so far in the future, because I'm always looking forward to the future, what I can do now to set myself up for the future, to better prepare myself. You can ask my wife. I'm always talking about saving money, investing money, trying to be smart to set ourselves up for the future, because I don't want to have to work my whole entire life. I want to be able to retire eventually, trying to look forward to, having my future with kids and grandkids, etc. So I'm always looking forward to the future. And I think this is kind of God's way of, bringing me back to the present, being present, living in the present time, trying to, be where your feet are. I like that saying, be where your feet are. So I don't know. Like I said, I still haven't figured it out. I'm 26 years old. To me, it's crunch time. I gotta figure it out soon. But really, I got a lot of time left. I still got a lot of time. I know some people don't figure it out until their 30s, even their 40s. And I'm still in my 20s, so I don't know. I just wish I could figure it out so I could start working towards it. But I know it's not the plan right now. And I just got to keep trusting him that he will, kind of show me that plan when the time is right. He'll lay out, he'll show me my purpose when it's that time. So for now, I'm just going to keep doing different things, keep trying different things, keep showing up every day, pouring into myself. I mean, that's probably the main thing I can do is pour into myself, pour into my relationship with my wife, pour into my relationship with my family, friends, things like that. And I think eventually it will reveal itself. And at that time, once I figure it out, I'm going to go all in. But right now, honestly, I can't really complain about nothing. Like I got it pretty well in my life. Like I really do. I got it nice. I got a house to live in. I got food on my plate. I have a great job. I have a great job. I love my job, but I don't know if that's what God has his, a plan in for me. Like, I don't know if that's his plan for the rest of my life. It may be. I don't know. I don't necessarily think it is, but for now it is for sure. Like I love my job and they pay me very well for what I do. So I'm very appreciative of that. Very appreciative of the company. I think there's a woodpecker out there. But yeah, I'm very comfortable where I'm at now. And that may be my problems. I'm comfortable. I don't know. Maybe I need to make myself uncomfortable. I don't know. That's why I do things like this. Like I do the ice baths in the morning. I work out. All these things make me uncomfortable because it's hard things to do. I don't necessarily want to do it. So I do these to challenge myself, to make myself better, sharpen myself up mentally, physically. But I don't know, like I said, I'm in a good place. I'm comfortable. I'm not struggling for any reason. I have a great job. My wife has a great job. We do well for ourselves. We're doing pretty good. And on paper, we're doing very well in life. So I'm very appreciative of that and not complaining at all. But deep down inside, I know like there's more out there. There's more out there to achieve. And I'm not necessarily talking financially. I'm not saying there's more money to be made out there. There's more to life out there. There's more, purpose. I don't know what that may be. It may be to make more money. I don't know. Some people's purpose, they do well with more money. You know what I'm saying? They make more money and then they use it for the greater good. They use it for, giving back, things like that. Maybe that is his plan. I don't know. But we're going to figure it out as we go. So yeah, let me do another set real quick. We'll get back to it. So kind of thinking through some of the things that I personally want to do with my life, like, my own purposes. I've been into fitness for a while. Like I love fitness. That's my thing. I like to do it. I've been doing it for almost 12 years now. So I have a lot of experience and I hope that what I'm supposed to be doing is something in the fitness industry, in the fitness world. And that's why I've been trying a few different things. Like I actually tried personal training for a while. I worked at a gym. I did personal training for a little bit and then I tried online personal training for a little bit. And I just come to the conclusion that training other people was not necessarily for me. Like being a coach, I don't think I'm a good coach. I don't know. Like I don't know what personalities or like traits you need to be a coach, but I just don't think it's meant for me necessarily. Yeah, one, I probably didn't give it enough effort. I didn't try long enough. So part of it's on me. I take full responsibility. Like part of it's on me. I probably could have gave it, more effort, tried it for longer, figured out what I was doing wrong, what I was doing right. But one thing I realized, training other people, and y'all hear me out when I say this now, but I just learned that like a lot of people are lazy. They are people are lazy and they don't operate the same way I do. Like when I went into coaching, I thought people was just gonna I thought they were gonna be motivated, to work out. If you're paying somebody to do something, in my opinion, that should make you want to do it even more. You know what I'm saying? Like that should drive you. If I'm paying money to something, you best believe I'm getting my money out of it. Like I'm gonna use it to its full advantage, take full advantage of it, and get my money's worth. But I realized that people, they didn't care and they wasn't dedicated to it. And again, part of that was probably me. I probably wasn't a very good coach. I probably wasn't good at motivating them, getting them to do it. But to me, fitness is something I enjoy doing. It's one of my passions. So to me, it comes very naturally. It's very easy. I love getting up, working out, pushing myself. And I just come to realize that other people don't function that same way. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not. It's just we're different. When it comes to that, it's something I enjoy doing. It wasn't for me. So now, I'm trying to fitness in other ways. So I do a podcast. I love doing that. I do content like I'm doing now, and I think it'd be better for me to help people like through my content, through like my podcasts and things like that. I think I'd be better at that than, firsthand like coaching somebody, And one, I'm not a professional by no means. Like I don't have a degree in kinesiology, anything like that. So I don't have any like professional background in fitness. So I feel like some of my knowledge is kind of lacking in certain areas. So I feel like coaching should be more for those people that are more like professionals that know what they're doing. They know different body types and things like that. So like I'm more on the skinny side, and I've always been trying to gain muscle. So I don't know as much about people trying to lose weight. Yes, I definitely know how to lose weight, and I can help people lose weight. But there's another level of like knowledge and expertise you need to have in order to coach people, because you need to know all different body types, all different ages, male, female, all different problems. You got to know how to work around injuries, recovery, things like that. So there's a lot that goes into it. And I just figured that I would rather do content than personally coach people, in my opinion. Will I ever coach people in the future? Yeah, I may. I'm not gonna say I'll never do it again. But I just feel like there's some more developing I need to do on my end before I can help other people, personally in their fitness journey. But I know I can help people with my content. Like I can still give good workout ideas, good advice, things like that. So yeah, I just don't think the one-on-one coaching for me worked very well, but I think people can get value out of my content. And honestly, like just documenting what I do can help people, motivate people, inspire people to do great things. Because once y'all realize that we're all kind of the same, you'll realize that there's nothing special about me, that you can do it too. Like you can do exactly what I'm doing too. You just may have to, change it up a little bit, change up what you're doing, put priorities in different places, things like that. But yeah, that's kind of like my spiel on coaching. Yeah, I'm trying different things in the fitness industry because I want to do something, like selfishly, I want to do something in fitness. I would love to make fitness content, but I don't know if that's what, God's plan is for me. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of like my thing. So I feel like that's what he would want me to do, because this is what I do. But if that's not what he wants me to do, then that's cool too. Like whenever he reveals that to me, then that's okay. But for now, I'm gonna keep trying, the whole fitness thing, see if it works out for me. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this last set, because I've been rambling for a minute and I gotta hurry up and get done so I can get to work. But yeah, here we go. I got 245 on a bar, Romanian deadlifts. Last set. I am using some straps to help me with my grips, just because I don't want my grip to give out. I want to put all this on my legs. Two more. It's tough. All right, we got Arnold press. I gotta hurry up and work out. That's the one bad thing about trying to film before work is I waste a bunch of time trying to film and talk to y'all, and I'm late. So now I gotta rush my workout. So let's do it. I'm gonna try to talk and work out at the same time. Get through this. Let's go. We're doing an Arnold press, so this is what it is. All right, we're gonna superset with reverse fly. We'll go right into it. Drop down, get some lighter weight. A little too heavy for me. All right, we just did 185. Now we got 245 on the bar. We're gonna do for the last set. So I'm on the same thought of doing something in the fitness industry. That's one of the kind of the reasons I've been trying different sports, different things within fitness. So I've been weightlifting for about almost 12 years now, and that's cool. I like that, but it's not really competitive. You know, I grew up playing sports, so I have that competitiveness in me. And I mean, yeah, you have like powerlifting and things like that you could do that's competitive, but I've grown to learn that I like the endurance side of things. So I did that Ironman. That was like triathlon. It's kind of like a sport and stuff. You can compete. Yeah, you're not on a team. I always did team-based things growing up. Now it's, as I'm older, I don't really have that option, but I can compete individually. So I did the Ironman. That was cool. I really liked that. Then I did the bodybuilding show. That was very, very tough, very hard. In my opinion, harder than the Ironman, but it was completely different. Like, bodybuilding is not endurance based at all. It's very much diet based. Like, your whole thing revolves around what you eat. Your workouts are just kind of like a supplement to what you're eating. And that was very hard, but I'm glad I did it. It was very, very hard to do, very much a challenge. Something that I think is not for me. Like, I'm glad I did it once, tried it, and I think I come to the conclusion that bodybuilding is not for me. I probably will do another bodybuilding show sometime in the future, probably not anytime soon, but it's not for me. Then I did the ultra marathon, I ran 100 miles. So that was very hard. Very different than the Ironman. Very similar because we ran, but very different strategy, very different training style, things like that. So I'm trying all these different things to see what I like, see what sticks, see if there's a different avenue I want to go down in fitness. So right now, my main thing is weightlifting, but I don't know, you can't knock it until you try it. So you might as well try all these other things, see if you like it better. I am going to do another triathlon. I am going to do another ultra marathon at some point, and I am going to do a regular marathon because I want to see how fast I can run one. So I'm trying these different avenues out, see what I like, see what sticks, see if there's something else I want to pursue. So I'm trying different things is what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying different things to see if something sticks. You know, you'll never figure out. I can figure out my purpose quicker if I try all the things and see what I like, see what I don't like. And I think it will present itself to me quicker. And then I want to look at it this way. I want to go out and pursue my purpose rather than trying to let my purpose come to me. Because if I sit back and don't do nothing, it's more than likely not going to show itself. It's not going to come to me. So I got to go out there and get it. I'm going to go out there and try different things and see if I can find it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So I'm going to keep doing different things. I got a few other things in mind. I want to do a CrossFit show. I want to do a high rocks. I want to do, a few other things. Spartan race, they have an ultra Spartan race I want to do. So there's a bunch of different things I'm gonna try. I have a bucket list. So every year I have to do one big event. Every year, that's my bucket list. So I did, the past 3 years I did 3 I just talked about. Next year I'm probably gonna do a high rocks, but that just all depends on my schedule and things like that. So yeah, we're gonna keep trying different things to figure out what I like, see what sticks. I think having some kind of competitive goal helps me because I'm competing against myself, really. I'm training against myself. But at the end of the day, I'm still like competing. Like when you go out there for a race, there's a bunch of other people in the race that you can compete against. And I think that's, that kind of drives me a little bit. Because like if you're just sitting here working out, yeah, you may have a goal of like losing some weight or getting stronger. But after a while, after you do that for 12 years, that goal kind of fades away. I mean, I've kind of met all my like working out goals. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily trying to get super huge, super massive. I pretty much as big as I want to be. I mean, obviously I wouldn't mind a little bit more muscle, but I'm happy where I'm at. I'm not necessarily trying to lose any weight either. So I'm happy where I'm at. So I got to do different things to figure out what I want. So yeah, so what I'm trying to say is put yourself out there to do different things. Maybe try something you may have never even thought about doing. Before I did an Ironman, I didn't even know what a triathlon, I knew what a triathlon was. I didn't know what an Ironman was before. So I just put myself out there and I did it. And I'm super glad I did it. Like, it's something that I enjoy, and I'm gonna do another one. So yeah, put yourself out there, try different things. It don't have to be fitness related. It could be work related. You may take another job. You may take a side job or start a new hobby. You know, I love playing disc golf. Try some disc golf, it's fun. You get outside, move your body. Try some cornhole. Cornhole's fun too. I like playing that. There's different things. Put yourself out there. Do something different with your spouse. Go on a different date. You probably go on the same dates over and over and over again. Do something different. Do something y'all never done. Something that I've been wanting to do, I've been begging my wife to go do, is I want to go race go-karts. So they just open up like a local go-kart track indoors, and I want to go do it so bad, but my wife don't want to do it. I'm going to drag her out there one day and we're going to do it. But yeah, do something different. Do something different. Change it up. Because you never know what you like. Don't knock it until you try it. That's a good philosophy to live by. Don't knock it till you try it. Because you may like it. You may love it. It may change your life. You may pursue something in that. I don't know. Do something different. Go after it. Especially if it's a goal that you have. Definitely go after a goal that you have. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. I know I'm still rambling. Let's do another set. We're going to go up in the weight. We're going to grab the 50s. Ooh. One thing I don't like about these dumbbells is they're kind of bulky. Like, they're the regular like Hex dumbbells that you see everywhere. But I've noticed they're kind of big. So you can't get as good of a stretch because they hit each other. But I mean, it is what it is. They work well, but that's just me being picky. I like the ones that are a lot thinner. Like the weight part here is thinner. So but normally they'll be bigger around, but they'll be thinner. I would prefer it like to make the dumbbell shorter. I prefer that, but oh well. I got these, I'm gonna make them work. See, like right here, they hit each other. And then at the bottom here, they hit each other. Which, it's not that big of a deal. It's just me being nitpicky. All right, straight into reverse flies. I'm actually gonna drop it down to the 20s this time. I think the 25s were a little too heavy for me. That's the one thing about doing a superset is you can't normally do as much weight when you do a superset because you're still tired from the set you just did. But they're good for time, saving time. So that's why I'm doing them. Yeah, I would prefer not to do a superset just because, you know, you want to do a set, let yourself recover, and then do another set. That way you can give that set all you got. But in the sake of time, I think supersets are good. You can get a lot more volume in a shorter period of time. So you got to do what you got to do. You got to get it in one way or the other. So I do like doing supersets, mainly for opposite muscle groups. So like, you probably don't want to superset the same muscle unless you're trying to really like burn out that one muscle, like trying to fatigue that muscle. Like if you're doing just a chest workout, yeah, you could superset chest. You can superset 2 chest exercises to really burn out your chest, but that's not kind of the training I'm doing right now. I'm just doing full body workouts. So I would do opposite muscle groups. So like for my arms, like I'll superset biceps and triceps together because they're opposites. Or I'll superset chest and back. I know right now I'm doing back and shoulders, which they're kind of opposites too. Because your shoulders are a pushing motion, your back is a pulling motion. It's kind of opposites. I normally do chest and back and then shoulders and legs, but I already did chest and legs, so we superset knees. Then we're gonna superset bis and triceps. Then we're gonna do abs. But yeah, I'm gonna have to set like a timer from now on to take a break and talk because I'm wasting too much time. Oh well, it is what it is. And sorry, I know I'm trying to talk while I'm out of breath, so I know y'all can hear me breathing a lot, but it is what it is. Yeah, I was gonna tell y'all something, but now I done forgot. All right, for the second time, we're gonna do easy bar curls, skull crushers, superset. We're gonna knock them out real quick. Straight into skull crushers. All right, hopefully y'all can see this. I like to do it with a more narrow grip. That's one set, we got two more. But yeah, one point I want to reiterate is that if you haven't figured it out yet, you haven't figured out your purpose, that's okay. You gotta be patient. Keep trying different things, keep waking up each and every day, getting after it. Because one day, you'll figure it out. And you gotta keep striving. If you're younger than me, then just believe me when I say you got time, and you probably won't have it figured out. Some people have it figured out already, some people don't. Like I say, you're in different stages of your life. Like I don't have kids, so I'm in a little different situation than a lot of people my age. And most people I know, my friends, most of them have kids, so they're definitely in a different situation than I am. But yeah, if you haven't figured it out, it's okay. Don't freak out, don't panic. Like when I was in high school, I thought I had to have it figured out by the time I got done with college. I did. I didn't even know what I wanted to do when I went to college. I didn't even have a major picked out when I went to college. I had no clue what I wanted to do in high school. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like I'll figure it out when I'm in college. Well, I didn't figure it out in college, I didn't. I picked a plan and I went down it, but I don't think it was necessarily the path I wanted to go down. Because I don't even work in the field that I got a degree in. I got a degree in supply chain management. I work in construction, so definitely didn't have it figured out of college. And now I'm, 5 years out of college? Still ain't got it figured out. So just know that if you hadn't got it figured out, you're not alone. We're in this together. Most people probably don't have it figured out. So yeah, don't beat yourself up about it. Just keep showing up each and every day, and it'll come to you. And just know you're not alone. Like, still a long ways to go. Still got a lot of things to learn in life. I just don't want you to get down on yourself because you ain't got it figured out yet. Because I do that to myself. I'm super hard on myself. Like I'm my biggest critic for sure. Like I'm harder on me than anybody else I know. And it's because I thought I should have had it figured out by now, and I don't. And I just got to be okay with it. Like I got to accept that and be okay with it. Because that's the reality, I had it figured out. And if you are younger than me and you do have it figured out, great, like that's awesome. I'm glad for you. Now you got to go all in on that, like figure it out, go all in, and fulfill that purpose in your life. And that's awesome. If you hadn't figured it out, that's okay too. Just keep going. Don't be down on yourself. Don't give up. Keep pushing, keep striving. Because just like I know, deep down inside, there's more in there to get. There's more in there to achieve. And that don't have to be financially. That could be spiritually, in your relationships, in your career, with your kids, whatever that may be. There's There's more down there. It's more to life. And it may be financially. It may be, like a financial goal. I'm very driven by money. I'm a money person for sure. So like selfishly, I want to make more money. Like that's my goal, is to get rich. And I know that's not necessarily, God's plan in your life. And it may be for some people. There's a lot of people out there that do good with money. They do good things with money. They use their money to help others, and that's awesome. And honestly, that's what I would like to do. Like I would like to make enough money to be able to do good for other people, But you don't have to have money to be able to do good for other people. You can spend your time. You can spend your talents, your gifts, your skills. You can use all those things for other people as well. Or it could just be as simple as being nice to other people. Like just say hello, good morning, how are you? Ask somebody about their day. Like those little gestures go a long way, and they're free. They may cost a little bit of time, but they don't cost any money. And if that's where you're at in your life and that's all you can do, then I encourage you to do that. Like do everything you can do. It may not be financially. It may just be, holding the door for somebody, asking them about their day, helping somebody with something that you know how to do. Like you may have a certain skill that you can help them with, and help them. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like I think I can help other people in their fitness journey. That's why I like to make content, because I may not be able to help you personally, like work with you one-on-one, but if I can make content that'll help you, kind of inspire you, motivate you, help you with your workouts, help you with your, just mental life, having a conversation, things like that. That's what I want to do. So that's kind of like my idea with the content, is just to hang out with people, connect with people. I would love to build more relationships with people online. My content is already like made me build some relationships, or helped me build some relationships with other people that I wouldn't have met otherwise. Especially in my local area. Like I talk to a lot more people now in my local area that I didn't know before I started making content. And it was just because we met online. Like they just left a comment, or I left a comment on theirs, and then we got to chatting, and now we're friends. So that's been cool. I've made several relationships that way, and I hope to make more. That's kind of the goal. That's why I love social media. I know it can be a bad thing, but it also can be a good thing as well. I love it because it allows you to connect with people that you otherwise wouldn't have been able to connect to, especially people that don't live in your city or your state or even your country. You can meet people all around the world, and I think that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and do another set of these. Straight into skull crushers. Ooh. My whole back just popped when I did that. Ah. Ah. All right, so the one thing I want to leave y'all with before we go, we got 2 more sets of these, but the last thing I want to talk to y'all about is I think I've come to a conclusion about why I started to feel this way, like kind of not having that sense of purpose just now recently within like 2 years. And now that I think about it, it kind of lines up perfect with about the same time that I got back into church, you know. So I've come to the conclusion that that's just the enemy trying to attack me in my personal life. And the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Like before, I never felt like a lack of purpose, you know. I didn't feel like that. And it's because the enemy, the devil, didn't see me as a threat. I wasn't, you know, building my relationship with God. I wasn't, you know, trying to be a better person, you know, spread God's word out there, being a disciple, what we're called to do. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't pursuing that. So the devil never saw me as a threat. So he never thought to attack me. You know what I'm saying? So now that I have been, you know, doing the right thing in my word every single day, praying with my wife every single day, going to church every Sunday, you know, started doing the right things, getting my life back on track. That's when I started feeling this, you know what I'm saying? That's when I had these attacks. And for a long time, I didn't realize what it was until just recently. I figured out that it's the enemy trying to attack me. He sees me as a threat. So now he's trying to put these things in my life, these obstacles, throwing these attacks at me. And it's like, it's these little subtle things that you don't realize that's the enemy attacking you. But it is. It's like the devil don't just kick your door down and say, knock, knock, I'm here. Like he don't do that. He just does it in little slight ways. He, you know, makes you feel bad about yourself, makes you have problems with your spouse, makes you, you know, get off of your goal. He tries to do little things like that to misdirect you, to put you on the wrong path. And it kind of goes hand in hand with about the time that, you know, I got back into church. So I'm glad that I finally like realized what it was, because I was, you know, feeling a little lost there for a while, like didn't know what to do. I just kept praying about it, and now I get it. Like I totally get it. It makes so much sense now. Like I started doing the right thing, and I started having these, you know, feelings like a lack of purpose. And before I didn't have that, when I wasn't necessarily doing the right things. And it's because the devil didn't see me as a threat then, but now he does. So now he's going to throw these obstacles in my way. And I know that that's just a part of it. Like I got to overcome them. And I know that, you know, as long as I stay true to the word, true to myself, that I can overcome it. There ain't nothing that can stop, you know, God's plan for your life. So that's something I just got to keep in my head, keep that, you know, keep it in the back of my head to keep me focused on the goal and not let me get misguided or redirected. Because I know I'm in the right path. And the fact that the devil's trying to, you know, attack me in my life, that's how I know I'm on the right path. So I think that was a positive thing for me to realize. So if this has happened to you, that may be the case. Maybe, you know, the enemy trying to attack you, to get you off of your goal, your mission. So if you are feeling like a little lost, feeling like things are not going your way, just remember that. That's what I'm gonna leave y'all with today. I'm gonna quit rambling on, knock out these last 2 sets. Yeah, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I just wanna leave y'all with that. If you're feeling like things are not going your way, you're feeling attacked, just know that's probably the enemy coming after you because he sees you as a threat. So keep your mind on the mission, put your blinders on, keep going straight, pray about it, and it'll all work out in the end. Just stay true to yourself, true to, you know, God's plan he has for you, whether you know what it is already or not. Just keep going each and every day, show up for yourself, and you'll be glad that you did it in the end. So I'm gonna leave you all with that. Peace, love, protein. We out.